Hey you guys, happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great weekend. I know I've been missing for about a week now. I'm sorry you guys. You can probably still hear it in my voice, my nose. I had a really bad cold. It wasn't anything else, promise. It was just a really bad cold. I didn't have a fever or anything. I had a really stuffy nose, sore throat the first day, but it went away. I think it was just all the, ugh. And I felt really tired. But I'm starting to feel better, and I didn't wear a full face of makeup like the whole week, so I didn't want to like try to. My nose was runny, it was just awful. So we're back today on Saturday. We have a lot of mini videos and other videos coming up on the channel this weekend and this next week. I want to catch up with you guys. I've missed you guys. I'm so sorry about this, but I didn't think you'd want to see me when I'm a sniffling mess, really. But I've been dying to try this, so we are definitely trying this today. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. I got mine in the shade 220N. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it says it's vegan, gluten-free, alcohol-free, clinically tested, dermatology tested, non-comedogenic, suitable for sensitive skin, which is great because if you can see, since I've been sick, come on, break it out. My rosacea's flared up. It's been a hot mess, so yeah. Long wearing and no flashback. It also says a medium coverage foundation with a luminous natural finish. So that's what it says on the back right here, if you guys want to see that. And let's take her out and see what she looks like. I love the packaging. ASMR moment, guys. But it comes with a sleeve, and the foundation comes in this sleeve right here. Now, I did order this on sale during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. Otherwise, let me see how much it would be. Yeah, I got it for a really good deal, and I was like, you can't beat that. I really wanted to try this foundation. I've seen it on other YouTubers. It looks so pretty. Anastasia foundation. Let's see. So the price of this is at Ulta $38. Regularly, I got that for half off pretty much. I think it was like $18. So I was very excited. It's very hard to match your shade though. This was the closest I could think of, you guys. See, it's a little bit off, but it's going to be the best one for me. Look how pretty. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. And it is a pump style, which is great. I haven't tried this yet, so we're going to be trying it for the first time together. And what today's video is going to be is about the foundation. It's going to be our first impressions. It's going to be how it applies with a brush and a sponge. We're going to talk about how other makeup wears on top of it. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do our first impressions now, apply it, and then I'm going to go off camera and do the rest of my makeup. And then I'll come back and we'll do final thoughts of how did the other makeup blend well on it. And then about a week later, I will do a last well, not a last impressions, but my final thoughts on the foundation, because in a day you can't really tell. It could look beautiful for like an hour and then I'll be like, oh my gosh, let me tell them it's beautiful. But then 3 hours down the road, it could crack or something. So I always want to be real with you guys, so I will be testing this for a few days before I give you my final recommendations on it. So, not saying it will crack. I looked really beautiful on other people, so I cannot wait to try it. I already primed my face. I used, you guys know, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. Love this stuff. I think it's on sale now on Ulta if you want to go check it out. I think it's like $2.99 or something. Really good deal. Then for primer, I use the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer right here because I have dry skin, so I wanted to give some hydration and some brightness, especially with my uneven skin tone right now, so I use that. But I do have large pores around my nose and here, so I did use the No Pore Blem Primer from Touch in Sol, which is really, really good. So let's get started, shall we? We're going to grab a brush, a foundation brush, and we're going to get this going. We're going to get started and see how this goes. I'm just going to be using this Japanese slanted foundation brush. Get them at Walmart. I'm excited, you guys. I'm so excited. Don't forget to shake your foundations. It's really good to make sure it's all mixed up. Let's see how she looks. Like a regular foundation, not too thick, not too thin. I noticed I did it twice now. This is like the size of an average pump of foundation on on an average foundation. So I would say one pump equals actually a half a pump to other products. Like, that's what my opinion is. So 2 pushes of the pump for Anastasia would be like 1 push of the pump for another foundation. So this is 2 pumps of this one. And I do like the color, so let's try brush first. We're going to do brush and then sponge. Let's see what coverage we get from them. It is supposed to be a medium buildable coverage with a natural finish, so let's see. So let's try with a brush, and that's how much I have left. It's gonna be a little off in color, but that's okay. Let's see if it covers up. Wow. Oh my gosh, my skin is in such bad shape right now. Being sick has kicked my butt, you guys. I haven't been eating well, I haven't been sleeping well. So my skin is really telling me, come on. So I'm glad I took the week off of makeup, you know, because it was just too much. Okay, so let's get all this on here and see if we could do anything with it. Yeah, my nose is still very stuffy, so I apologize if I sound very awful. But I had to get back on here. I missed you guys. I want to get you guys content. So, and there's a lot of new stuff coming out because the holidays. Some things are coming in. We have Ipsy Glam Bag X coming in. Huda Curator. Huda Beauty is the curator. So I cannot wait to open that with you guys. I have BoxyCharm coming in. I have an Ulta one coming in. And I think I'm going to do the Sephora VIB sale. I don't know yet. We'll see. There's just too much stuff going on right now. Okay. So I did two. Just do this here. It spreads out pretty good with the brush. It is more like definitely a medium coverage with a brush. So let's do the same amount but with a beauty sponge, okay? So I'm gonna take the Anastasia and do 2 pumps. Yeah, see, it's very small. 1 pump is very small, so I would say this altogether I only use 2 regular foundation pumps. So with the sponge, I'm just using this is wash, it's just stained, a Real Technique sponge. Let's do this side. Okay, already I'm liking the sponge side, you guys. It moves it around a heck of a lot better. Look at the coverage I'm getting compared to the brush. So definitely really, really good with a sponge, a dampened sponge. I definitely prefer that with this foundation at least. Definitely moves the product around better, but doesn't. See how this like dispersed it to like nothing? And I use the exact same amount. Well, not exact, but I did 2 pumps for the brush side, 2 pumps for this side, and this is the difference. So if you want more coverage, go with the sponge. The brush disperses a little bit more, makes it more medium, but this is giving me more medium bowl. So I would definitely, if you're looking for a higher coverage, go with the sponge. And of course, you know, I gotta build this up. With this rosacea and my acne going on, it is a rough day for this girl. But I'm really liking it. Look at that beautiful glow. So if you're oily, you just have to be careful. Use a mattifying powder or something if you don't want to look so dewy. But this is really, really pretty. Very pretty. All right, now I'm going to build up this side. I'm not going to use the brush, you guys. I don't like how it looks with the brush. So I'm just going to go over here and try to build this up a little bit. So yeah, did you guys get anything from the Sephora VIB sale? Let me know. Are you getting the BoxyCharm box this month? Are you getting your Ipsy this month? What are you getting? Let me know if you guys are getting any of those subscriptions or any of the sales going on. I saw that new Huda Beauty palette is out, and that's been catching my eye. Would you guys like to see the new Huda palette on the channel? I'm going to do a viewer's choice, and we'll talk about it more, but oh no, I'm getting so excited. I miss you guys, and I miss being on the channel, so I'm all over the place today. But so far, yes, a sponge works really, really well with this foundation. Absolutely works a lot better than a brush, I think anyway, for the coverage that I want. I'm going to build it up a little bit more. Let's see if it's even more buildable. I'm using quite a bit, you guys, so. But like I said, the pumps are very small compared to a normal, but we're going to try this here. Okay, we're building. Yep, it is buildable. See how it's still covering up more and more of that redness, which is great. Very happy about that because I don't want to look like Rudolph all day. Get my ears, get my chin, get my nose, my poor nose. Get this ear. Yeah, I really like it so far. So, like, my initial first impressions is I like how it blends out onto the face with a sponge rather than a brush. I like the coverage it gives. I love the glow it gives. I've been such into dewy skin lately that this is beautiful. It does not feel heavy on my face at all. The only place that feels a little bit heavy is right in the crevice of my nose. but that's about it. It doesn't feel super heavy on the skin, which is great. It doesn't feel like it's like heavy. You know, I've had ones that feel heavy, and it's just awful. I'm just going to finish up whatever's on my hand just so I don't waste any. But yeah, you guys, so far, so good. So what I'm going to do, look how pretty that is. Ooh, I'm loving that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to put other makeup on, and then I'll come back and tell you how it did with the other makeup. Concealer, cream bronzer, cream blush. I'm going to tell you how it went with that, and then we will go from there. So I will be back. I'll see you in a few seconds. All right, you guys, so I just threw on the rest of my makeup, did a quick eye look, did some face makeup. So let me tell you my very first impressions of the Anastasia Luminous Foundation. So far, I really like it. Everything went and blended on top of it. Concealer, cream bronzer, cream blush, nothing interrupted it, nothing bothered it. It didn't flake off, it didn't move, it didn't cause it to get patchy. It stayed in place, and I did put some powder on as well. I just put some of the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder just to set it the smallest amount because I have dry skin. I don't want to overset it. But I really like this. The coverage is really nice. Of course, I put a lot of blush on because, you know, I love my blush. But really like this. It doesn't feel heavy, and that's what I love about it. My face makeup doesn't feel super heavy. It doesn't feel like cakey anywhere. Even by my nostrils now, it has settled down. It doesn't feel like it's all caked up on there anymore. So far, I'm really liking this. Now it's just the wear test, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to update my description box below after I wear this a couple times. But so far, I think this is really good medium to full coverage, luminous. As you can see, it leaves your skin dewy looking, which I love. But if you're looking for more of a matte look, I put some mattifying powder just to see, and it mattified it a little bit, but it doesn't take away from the beautiful natural finish that this foundation gives. So it's totally up to your preference. The only other thing is the amount of foundation I had to use. Now you guys saw when I pumped it on my hand, it wasn't as big as a normal pump of foundation, but still, it's you know, it's a skinny bottle. It should last for a little bit, but if I love it as much as I do, and if you guys like it as much, you know, once you try it as much as you do, probably go through this pretty quickly. But I'll keep you guys updated about all of that. But so far, this is really good, I think. I'm going to keep you updated if it gets cakey, if it wears off. Usually on my nose is like the hardest spot for me because masks and stuff. But what do you guys think? How do you guys think it looks? It's very even. There's no patchiness. There's no cakiness. It doesn't feel heavy. And it gives you a nice dewy glow. So far I'm liking this. I just want to let you guys know I am doing one more video after this. I'm going to, you know, wipe all this off. So I'm not going to do the wear test tonight on this. I will wear this throughout the rest of next week, and then I will update the description box. But so far, this is a winner. We'll see. But if you see me in this shirt again in the next video, it's because I did 2 videos in one day because I want to get you guys content as soon as possible. So for our first video of the day, I like this so far. I really do. Let me know if you guys have tried this before. Do you like it? Do you not like it? If you don't like it, what don't you like about it? I'd love to know. And we have a lot of fun stuff coming up. We have the brand new Revolution Friends collab. We have a brand new Nasta Beauty palette, which is beautiful. If I didn't do a foundation test, I would have did this with this, but we will do this separate. We just have a lot of fun stuff coming up, you guys, and I cannot wait to show you. So stay tuned, and we're doing a viewer's choice coming up very soon too. So all right, you guys, I will update you about this foundation, like I said, after a week of use, and yeah, check the description box for any more information. I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you very soon.